Hello guys. Okay, so let's talk about points for just a second so that we're all on the same page. Now, points can be given out in either 500 or 1,000 points. Say it with me. Either 500 points or 1,000 points. Now, each tribe will keep up with their own points. The way that we'll do that is that we're going to nominate a director from each tribe to keep track of their points, right? So Miss Jessica is going to be, she's one of the directors, and so she's going to be the scorekeeper for the blue tribe. For the green tribe, second and third grade, that's going to be Miss Julie. And then for the orange tribe, fourth and fifth, it's going to be Miss Laura. Okay, so you guys are the scorekeepers. You'll have a clipboard and a piece of paper to be able to keep track of all the points that are doled out to you guys. Okay, again, 500 or 1,000. Now, how do you get points? Well, there's a lot of different ways. I mean, you can, if you're the blue tribe and you are like just rocking it out during worship, high energy, going crazy, then Heath may say, hey, you know what, you guys are awesome. I want to give you 1,000 points. Orange team, I want to give you 500 points. And, so then those directors, the scorekeepers, will make sure they jot that down. You'll also notice that in a lot of our games that we're going to play in our main sessions in the Student Center, it's more about getting points than getting first, second, third place. You really don't care about first, second, third place. You just want to rack up points. And here's an example. So in our main session tomorrow night, when in that 8 to 9 o'clock slot, right? Two of the games we're going to play is the inner tube game, and then we're going to play the cheese ball chomp, right? And so, like with the inner tube game, basically, if I'm the blue tribe and basically the kids are throwing inner tubes onto a leader, and if they get it around that leader, if they make it fit and it gets on, then they get 1,000 points, right? So every time, and they have like, let's say a minute. So within that minute, every time they get an inner tube on, they get more points. So if that's the blue tribe, then Miss Jessica, you're the one, you're over there, you're observing and you're keeping track and you're adding to your points, right? You're adding. And then another game, Cheese Ball Chomp, is we're going to have kids, they're going to throw cheese balls at leaders, and if a leader catches it in their mouth, then they get 1,000 points, right? So again, Miss Laura, Miss Julie, Miss Jessica, you guys are watching these games and you're keeping up with the score. Another way that you can get points is, Mr. Tom, myself, during breakouts, if I'm walking around and I see that a tribe is doing great in their tribal discussion, I may go up to the scorekeeper of your tribe and say, hey, I want to give you guys 500 points because you're awesome. I may go to another tribe and say, hey, man, you're doing a super awesome job. I'm going to give you 1,000 points. Remember, you can only get points 500 or 1,000. Now, we'll always do a points update, especially at the main session. And so that'll be me walking around asking the directors for a points update so we can get our tallies. Now, this all leads up to the last night when we're outside. I forgot if it's before or after our Color Wars. We're going to announce the tribal champs, right? I think it's right before. So whoever has the high score, of course, they win. So, yeah, I hope that makes sense. Again, 500 points, 1,000 points. Oh, here's the last thing, too. Tribes can't give points to themselves, but tribes can give points to other tribes. Now, what I mean by that is, Bentley, you're in the green tribe, right? And let's say that during worship, you see the orange tribe doing an amazing job in worship, or they just were just awesome during a game. Maybe they didn't get the most points, but who cares? So you can go, any leader or any director can go to the scorekeeper of another tribe and say, hey, I want to give you guys 500 points or 1,000 points for whatever reason. So Bentley, you may go to Miss Laura in the orange tribe and say, hey man, you guys were awesome during worship. I want to give you all 1,000 points. But again, you can't give points to yourself. You can give them to other tribes though, and only leaders and directors. Kids can't do that, but leaders and directors. I think that's it. All right, thanks. Woo!